So this video is about having the right mindset to heal. Most people don't have the right mindset, and this is because of several reasons. But the one that is the most important is their self-concept. You see, people have trauma. Every single human being has trauma, but how you identify the trauma and how you react to the trauma is what determines the way you are. If you don't like where you are today, it's because of your self-concept, and that self-concept is based on traumatic events or experiences that are running automatically behind the scene, like your subconscious mind. And this automatic running is dictating how your life is today. Most illnesses have a component that is in trauma. When a person has trauma and they don't let go, that trauma becomes an ailment. It doesn't have to be recent. It can be something as a child. Your mom and dad may have said something to you that was hurtful, and you took it internally and expressed it externally over a period of time. Now, you do not need to know what that traumatic experience is. All you need to know is you don't like where you are, where or who you are, or what you want to be. Okay, there's nothing wrong with knowing your weaknesses. That's the mark of a strong person. The person who's strong is aware that they're not perfect. Nobody is perfect, but the person who's strong knows they have weaknesses and knows that it has to be addressed, and therefore they look for the solution for the problem. Those who are to the weaker side, they bury the fact that they may be imperfect. They don't want to confront it. It's traumatic. They don't want to deal with it. And the fact is, you cannot fix something unless you know something is wrong. If you don't like where you are health wise, there's a reason why you're there. You can be a better person. You can have better health. You can have better fitness, better everything. But your self concept of health is defined by your subconscious mind. So let's make the assumption that you are one of those people who want to do something about your self concept. You're tired of this small. You want to change your self concept. So take a pen and a paper. You have to write it down. Hopefully, you know how to write. Some people don't know how to write. But take a pen and paper and write down who you want to be. For instance, let's use fitness. Let's say you're not in shape, but you want to be in shape. Okay, you're going to write down exactly what you want. You're going to say, I am healthy, I'm fit, I have abdominal and six pack, whatever it is. You write it down specifically. You should write that I am this. So I am whatever you want to be. You write it down and spend a little bit of time on it and make sure it's what you want. So write it down. Don't worry about how you're going to get there. Just write it down. Same with the health. You write your health. Say, I'm healthy. You know, do not refer to the negative. Do not like if you have an ailment, don't mention the ailment in your writing. Don't say I have this and I want to be better. No, it's like no, I am this. I'm healthy already. I am this. Don't worry about the negative. The negative is the one that's running at the back of your mind, anyways. I always say this. When you go and get the diagnosis is a manifestation. You don't even know because once you accept that diagnosis, not to say that it's not true, that you don't have symptoms, is that diagnosis is a manifestation because you take it, you accept it, and it runs in the back of your head and it starts to manifest as real. Okay? Now you have a resistance in terms of getting yourself better because the person has given you a concept that is manifesting in you and you have accepted it without knowing. But if you're aware that your mind is very powerful, subconscious mind, conscious mind is very powerful, the subconscious mind is very powerful, but the conscious mind needs control to input the information you want to the subconscious. So you don't need to be the most strongest person by mind, but you need to have will, and the willpower is only given to you by your self-concept, and the self-concept is defined by who you think you are. So if you have a poor self-concept, don't try and figure it out. Don't try and go back to your past traumatic Repeat those words loud and make it emotional. You are saying an affirmation, but with emotion. When you say with emotion, you are feeling it. When you feel it, it enters the subconscious mind. Okay, that's another way powerful of doing it. And the third way of doing it is close your eyes and write down before you close your eyes a conversation between you and a loved one, and hear their voices telling you, "Hey, you look amazing. You are so healthy." Let them say to you, confirm to you what you believe yourself to be. For instance, they can say, "Oh, you're the healthiest person I know," or they can say, "Oh my God, you're so fit, you're so healthy," and then you respond in kind and saying yes, confirming or affirming what you believe, what you know as true. So the loved one is telling you that they're impressed by your change, and you are confirming and accepting it. And then it's an internal dialogue. You close your eyes and you hear that conversation, and take your time and repeat it over and over again. Like let the conversation happen in your head over and over again. A lot of people know this as inner conversation, and it's very powerful. Just replay the conversation in your head. Make sure you write it down and rehearse it before you do it, because when you close your eyes and you are rehearsing it, you should know what you're saying. You don't guess when you close your eyes. First thing in the morning, first thing at night, repeat the self-concept. I am this. Whatever you want to be, you just repeat it. And have faith in that. When I say have faith, what I mean by having faith, you know what faith is? When you wake up in the morning, you know the sun will shine. That daylight is there. If you're living in the north, there's no sun. You know that when you wake up in the morning, it's a new day. It never fails, it comes, right? So long as you're alive, it's a new day, it's there. Or you know for certain that the moon shows up, that sort of thing. That's a belief. No one needs to verify that it's there, but that kind of belief, that kind of feeling you have, is the same kind of feeling you should have when you say those words. Initially, it may not be true, but if you tell yourself this over and over again, it becomes truth. And it just requires a little bit of will, a little bit of persistence, a little bit of consistency. And the longer you do it and the more you do it, it becomes real. It becomes real. Soon you start to realize that you're no longer forcing these attributes on yourself. It's happening naturally because your self-concept has been replaced. The self-concept where you didn't like to exercise, where you didn't like to do the good things for your health, are now being replaced by a new self-concept of who you see you are. Because you've reprogrammed your mind, you've removed the negative self-concept with the positive self-concept. Like I said, don't waste your time going back to the past, because the past is the past. And when you go back to the past, you're reliving it, and you're bringing it back to the future, to the present, and making it real, and you get more of it. No, you just completely erase the board and put what you want to be, and you repeat it over and over and over again. Okay? And it happens, it works. You can go a step further. It's called a goal card. I'm sure if you have read a book, Think and Grow Rich, or follow Bob Proctor, probably you have heard it before. But basically, you take a goal card and you say, "I'm grateful now that I am, of X weight, or I look great," or that sort of thing. And you put it into a 2x3 card, and you carry that card of you every single in your pocket wherever you go, and you read it as much as possible. You see, whatever you focus on becomes real. Every point in time, you have a choice. You can focus on things going around you and going into your mind for free of charge, or you can take charge of what you put in your mind and always be conscious and present of what you put in your mind. So you're feeding your mind with what you want to be, and in time it will become so. So you have the affirmations, you have the internal conversations, you have the writing it down. You have the goal cards. This is persistence. You just do it daily, twice daily, 3 times daily. The more you want it, the faster you get it. Okay, and if you are serious, you will be doing it every second moment you have time, because the more you do it, the faster the results. If you did it every 5 minutes, well, in a short period of time, matter of weeks, you have changed your self-concept. If you do it once in a while, well, it's going to take you a long period of time. Okay, so I hope I share this with you, because this is very, very important. When it comes to health, it's always going to be spiritual first, then mental, then physical. If you want to heal your body, you go spiritual, you go mental, and then you go physical. It's not the other way around. In our modern world, we believe physical, then mental, and then spiritual. No, it's the other way around. What you see spiritually in your mind, or what you see mentally in your mind, is what becomes in the physical, not the other way around. So when you want to heal the physical, you must go and ask permission of the divine in the spiritual and the mental before it becomes physical. It's the easy way around. If you forcefully change yourself physically, you're under resistance. Okay, I hope this helped you.